One of these laptops costs $619, the other $699, but the real surprise is which one actually pulls ahead. You're choosing between the IdeaPad Slim 3's Intel processor N150 and the Aspire's Intel Core 3100U, which means the Aspire gives you more headroom for demanding tasks thanks to its 6-core setup versus 4 cores in the IdeaPad Slim 3. The Aspire's 1.2 GHz base frequency also means apps and multitasking will feel smoother, while both use a 10 nanometers process, so efficiency is similar. In daily use, the Aspire's stronger specs translate to noticeably better performance for editing, coding, and heavier multitasking. Aspire posts a Geekbench 6 single-core score of 2,436 and multi-core of 6,302, far ahead of IdeaPad Slim 3's 1222 and 2914. On Cinebench 2024, Aspire again leads with 106 single and 369 multi, while IdeaPad Slim 3 manages 59 and 214. This means your demanding tasks finish faster, and everyday responsiveness feels smoother with Aspire's stronger processor. With Intel UHD 730 in the Slim 3 and Intel UHD 64EU in the Aspire, both use integrated graphics. But the Aspire's 1.3 teraflops versus 0.4 teraflops means smoother gaming and faster creative tasks throughout your day. That's now 2 wins for Aspire, this one included. A 14-inch screen on the IdeaPad Slim 3 means less space for multitasking than Aspire's 15.6 inches. Both use TN LCD panels, so viewing angles and color won't differ much between them. Resolution and refresh rate are tied at 1920 by 1080 and 60 Hz, so sharpness and motion look the same. Choosing the Aspire's 300 nits over 250 nits means your screen stays readable in brighter rooms or outside. Neither model offers a touchscreen or HDR support, so your interaction and color range remains standard on both. Both use a matte coating, which helps cut glare in sunlight or under harsh indoor lighting. IdeaPad Slim 3 gives you 157 pixels per inch versus Aspire's 141 pixels per inch, but the Aspire's higher brightness matters more for daily visibility. Aspire gives you 53 watt-hours versus 47 watt-hours in the IdeaPad Slim 3, so you get more unplugged time. Both charge at 65 watts and use USB-C, so there's not much difference in how quickly you top up. That extra capacity means you can stay away from outlets longer, and that's on top of the brightness win a moment ago. Both offer 8 GB of RAM as standard, so multitasking feels similar at this price. The IdeaPad Slim 3 uses DDR5 while Aspire has LPDDR5. That difference is unlikely to matter day to day. Neither is upgradable after purchase, so what you choose now is what you'll have throughout your ownership. The Aspire gives you 256 GB of storage as standard, double the IdeaPad Slim 3's 128 GB at this price. Both use NVMe drives and are upgradable, so you can add more storage later if you need it. That extra space on the Aspire means you can keep more files and apps locally before worrying about upgrades. Carrying 1.29 kilograms instead of 1.77 means your bag feels lighter all day, especially on commutes. Both are 17.9 millimeters thick and use aluminum, so in hand, neither feels bulkier or less premium. Aspire took storage, but here, IdeaPad Slim 3 makes portability less of a chore for daily use. Coming off its design win, IdeaPad Slim 3 gives you Wi-Fi 7 and Bluetooth 5.4, while Aspire offers Wi-Fi 6E and Bluetooth 5.3. Those version steps are unlikely to matter day to day. IdeaPad Slim 3 has a single USB-C port at USB 3.2 speeds, while Aspire moves up to USB 4.0. Neither laptop includes Thunderbolt, and both give you a standard audio jack for your headphones or mic. But if you want the latest wireless standards without adapter hassles, IdeaPad Slim 3 is the one changing your daily routine. Aspire gives you a backlit island keyboard, while IdeaPad Slim 3 is not backlit, so late-night work feels easier. Key travel is 1.3 millimeters on IdeaPad Slim 3 and 1.4 millimeters on Aspire, but that difference is not much in practice. Aspire adds a numpad and a fingerprint reader, both missing from IdeaPad Slim 3, which streamlines logins and data entry. Both have a 1080p FHD webcam, so video calls look equally sharp on either laptop. You get 9 CPU options, 3 RAM choices from 8 GB to 24 GB, and 4 storage sizes from 128 GB to 1 TB with the IdeaPad Slim 3, while Aspire gives you 3 CPU options, 2 RAM choices at 8 GB or 16 GB, and 3 storage sizes from 256 GB to 1 TB. That extra flexibility means you can tailor the IdeaPad Slim 3 much more closely to your needs and budget at checkout. At $619 for the IdeaPad Slim 3 and $699 for the Aspire, that's an $80 difference between them. Aspire costs more and leads in most categories, including stronger graphics, benchmarks, and storage, but the IdeaPad Slim 3 takes this one on price alone. The IdeaPad Slim 3 comes in gray or blue, while Aspire is only gray, and that's on top of the IdeaPad Slim 3 win a moment ago. Both prices are linked in the description below. IdeaPad Slim 3 is for buyers who want a lighter, more portable laptop with a sleeker design, extra connectivity, and the flexibility to choose from a wider range of CPUs, RAM, and storage options. If you care most about raw performance, battery life, or a brighter screen, skip it. The main reason to hesitate: you give up both speed and battery life for the lower price. Aspire is built for anyone who wants the best performance, graphics, and battery life in this price range, with a sharper 15.6-inch 1080p panel and a more comfortable keyboard for daily work. If you care most about a lighter, more portable design or need more CPU, RAM, or storage options, look elsewhere. The one reason to hesitate: you pay $80 more and give up a lighter chassis. Which would you pick, the IdeaPad Slim 3 or the Aspire, and why? Drop a comment, like the video, and subscribe to Computer Matrix for more honest laptop comparisons.